Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to A Call Unto Salvation. Today I have a story for you guys. I want to discuss how toxic an environment can be. I want a place that is filled with people that can be very... Sorry about that. That was disturbing me. I just saw it on the camera. Right, that can be toxic. They can be very bad, right? So I'll be sharing about my then workplace. So I got there, I was the new one there, and then fine. Obviously, they taught me how the corners of the place and what's so not, right? You know, most if you have worked with a person for a certain time, you can actually get to know their habits and like the things they do, man, about their behaviors, their weaknesses, and their strengths and what's not. So I got to actually see a lot of sides to her, and some which I didn't like. And obviously, I'm sure Lena, there are sides, my sides, she didn't like, right? But we had to bekezela one another. So okay, we continued working, and at that time she was not getting along with the one we were working with. So it was the three of us at that time. She was not getting along with this one. So imagine you're not getting along with your boss, and then I'm the third wheel. I'm just there in between. I'm the mediator between the boss and my colleague. So yeah, it was like that. It was not nice. It was not a nice feeling. But now I want to talk about how toxic that environment was, or rather the relation within the workplace. You know, when they say don't always go around making friends and what's so not and what's so not. I'm not saying don't be kind. Be kind, be friendly. That's in our nature as children of God. But now, don't go around befriending everybody or go around wanting to be part of what you're not. But can I tell you guys, Guti, the same people I trusted, the same people that confided in me are the ones that actually threw my head under the bus. For the bus to smash my head. Guys, was I not betrayed like that? So fine. With that said, there were obviously, other bosses will come and check if you're still doing the job fine or also not. So there was an incident that happened at work at that time, and then the people I worked with, they actually they were called in for a hearing, disciplinary hearing, and then out of the four of us, because they had hired one or another one, so it was the four of us now, from 3 to 4. So out of the four of us, I was the only one who didn't go to the disciplinary hearing, and then the three of them, they went. So most when you love people, when you love them, you've built this relation with them, you don't want anything bad to happen to them, right? That was me. So what happened was, okay, they were told to go, no, they're gonna have a discipline hearing. So I felt it on me, Uguti, I should pray for them. At home, obviously, I was like, no, God, please, because I knew the situations, I knew how much they needed the job, right? Okay, I pray for them. I always encourage them, good to know, like nothing bad is gonna happen. Nothing bad is gonna come out of this, because when they were seeing good to know, they're gonna dismiss them and also not. I was like, no, God can do wonderful things. Guys, on the day of the hearing, I was panicking as if I'm the one attending the hearing, right? And then I remember the day of the hearing, they called me, and then I got there, I was scared. I thought, good, I'm part of the hearing. And then I got there and they're like, yes. And I'm like, no, please pray for us. Please pray with us before the hearing. I'm like, sure, definitely. I love the fact that you guys are involving God in whatsoever that's happening in your lives. But I prayed for them. I prayed. I remember again we got emotional and what's not. Okay, fine. I went out and then I left them there in the room. As they came out, when they came out, I didn't ask them, go to how was the hearing, what happened and what's not. I just kept quiet. I waited for them to actually come tell me what was going on. I remember my then manager came to me and she was like, Itumeleng, you must just know that they also asked about you. They asked Uguti, where were you at that time? Why are you actually not in the hearing with us? Why were you not charged? And what's not and what's not. I'm like, oh, okay. And what did you say? And then she was like, no, I told them that you were also there in okay, it's fine. And then she was like, just be careful. Maybe they are coming for you. I was like, okay. But you know, when you're not guilty, man, you're just like, ugh, even if they come, I know how to defend myself. Hey, okay, fine, okay. They did their up and downs. I don't know. They said they must do whatever. Weeks went by. I remember the following week they got dismissed. I was so sad. I felt like quitting because those were the people I knew I had built a relation with, and I felt like, oh good, yo, if they are leaving, then obviously coming for me, I'm also gonna be dismissed and not so not. But I came back to my senses like, no, if it's time, it's time. God's will will actually take place. Like whatever that happens, I'm okay with it. They got dismissed. I heard Uguti the time they were busy going to for their claimings and what's or not. My then manager, she went somewhere and then the time she was claiming her things, and then she's like, she complained Uguti, why were they dismissed, whereas I have a lot of charges on me and I'm never dismissed. They always give me second chances and what's or not. So these things I'm hearing from the other one, right? So I think it was 4 of us. I didn't go to the hearing, and then they went, and then these 2 were dismissed, and then this one was left. So this one didn't tell me anything as to what happened during the hearing, the discipline hearing. And then this one that got fired with my manager was the one who actually came and told me, they're busy talking about you. Hypo. And she was like, I don't understand why I was theater. I'll just call her that because I don't want to use names. I was theater. Okay, I was cloth theater. I feel like it's not a nice name. I was cloth. It keeps mentioning your name whenever we are wherever. I'm like, who's busy mentioning my name? It's like, no, every time I'm with her, like we were there, she mentioned your name, and during the hearing she mentioned your name. I'm like, huh? During which hearing? I was like, no. And then she came out with the news. During the hearing, this what happened. Actually, when you were not supposed to go for the hearing after us, but she called. So she called. My then manager gave this one, they got dismissed with Uguti. I gave you know English, so you're gonna talk with our bosses and tell them that Itumeleng was also there. So my manager took out her phone, her airtime, gave it to the other Austuronso, so that Austuronso calls, because Austuronso knows English. So now it's Austuronso that's telling me, hey, we are the ones who got you into the situation. Hey, but Austuronso is saying it as if she was the innocent one. She was the one used. She was the puppet of the whole scenario. We called Banbani, and then that person didn't give us a final thingy, and then we called the other person told us, oh no, they look into your problem, what's or not. That's why when we came out of the hearing, we told you, Uguti, we were confident, Uguti Nana, they're coming for you, because we knew that because they told us on Wednesday that you were gonna have a hearing. Hella, people are toxic. People, I'm telling you, some people don't love you. Some people, you see them smiling with you there and you think they love you. Honey, wake up. wake up. You see, at that time, that was my wake up call. Come back, come back, come back. It's okay to love. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to show remorse. It's okay to sympathize with people, but come back, honey. Not everyone is your friend. Not everyone that's smiling with you loves you. Yeah, okay, fine. It came as a shock. I was so shocked. I was like, what? Okay. So I confronted I was close. I'm like, Aibo, manager Pella, wena kani? So you want me to go down with you? And you know what irritated me is the fact that you said I should pray with you guys. I prayed with you guys. I gave you my heart. I was in it with you guys, and then you guys behind my back, you try to sabotage me. And how do you do that? How do you? I don't understand how people think. So you think a person will pray for you, and then, or a person will be generous to you, and then when you do whatever behind their back, and you think their God will not fight for them. People must be careful of the fights that they cause for themselves. The battles that we put ourselves in, sometimes they are very dangerous. Because who knows, probably if they hadn't called, they would still be working. You understand what I'm saying? So let us be careful, guys. You know, my then manager would advise me when she heard Uguti. I told her before I get it, they went to the hearing, and then after that she told me, go to no, they're coming for you Monday. Listen to this. On Monday, I remember I had a day off, so on Tuesday I was at work. On Tuesday when I got to work, they had hired a new person, and then she called my then manager. Imagine you're fired and you're still fiddling with your previous works stuff. She called the new person, my new colleague, got to know, has the offense notice been delivered now? Because now. And then she was like, yes. And then she was like, please don't tell her that she will be having her hearing on Wednesday. I want her to be shocked. How will you see my shock because you're not working there? It's like, no, I want her to be shocked. And don't tell, there was another one that was also hired. Don't tell, we were very close at that. We are still close. Don't tell Badbani Uguti, her friend is going for a hearing, because she'll tell her. Kanti, favor is my name. Oh, favor is I don't worry about tomorrow. It says don't worry about tomorrow. I don't worry about tomorrow because honey, I know that God has got my back. So before I knew it, they called me, hey, but your hearing notice is here, not so not. I'm like, for what? Please open it and tell me what's about. They opened it and then they sent me a screenshot of what's going on. I was like, no, I'm sorted, relax. And you know what I did? When I got to work, I found the one that was told by my manager to not tell me about the notice. I found her there. And I was like, how? I'll see my new. What is it that I'm hearing about a hearing? Do you know what this lady said to me? A hearing and tone. So she acted as if she knew nothing about the hearing, because the boss told her not to say anything so that I get shocked. She was like, a hearing and tone. But she was the one who saw it, and she responded to my then boss, who to know it's in. And then the boss said, no, don't tell Itumeleng and don't tell her friends, because they'll tell her. I'll leave her to be shocked. Guys, I was like, okay. I smiled. Okay, I ignored the matter. I went, I checked it. How, girl? Oh, Manyo, you said there's no hearing, but what am I seeing? And it's not like you guys didn't see it. I mean, this is open. This is clear that it was opened. So why did you? I was like, That's when I heard Uguti, the boss said, I must not be told. I'm like, so this person still has power over you, even when she's still not working here? Hi, but guys, you need to wake up. Okay. I told the manager, hi, bo, Kozi, this is what's going on. She advised me as though she was not the one who put me in the mess. She was like, no, can't off that day, mamang. I remember the day that I'll give you the number of the Mamang so that you call him before the hearing, so that you fight them before they dismiss you. At least you'll be running and getting our monies together once you're dismissed. Hey. I'm like, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not calling anybody. I'm gonna go to the hearing, yes, but I'm not gonna fight anything. If it's time, it's time. It's like, no, Itumeleng, you can't do that. You know, when a person advises you from a place of Guti, I don't want you to be in my shoes. I don't want you to be where I am at right now. But hearing the stories of her actually getting me into the mess, I'm like, so I'm the fool here. As I went to the hearing, I was not dismissed. They were like, no, we'll charge you for this and that and that and that. And I saw my mistakes at that time. I'm like, no, okay, it's fine. You can charge me for that. They charged me for that. When she heard I was not dismissed. Hey, like, God will fight for you. Child of God, God will fight for you. God will fight for you. God will fight for you. Don't use your own strength to fight battles that are not yours. Allow them to do whatever. Allow them to do whatever. If people fight you, because some people will fight you for being you. Some people fight me for being Itumele. I did not choose to be myself. I did not choose for the glory of God to rest upon me. You understand? We did not choose for Christ to die for us. It's God who chose us. So relax and let God fight for you. I'm telling you, you will come out victorious. I was even smiling. I'm like, God, what did I do to deserve this? Because I felt betrayed. I felt betrayed by people I loved. People I actually lived with. They lived with Itumeleng the whole week. You get? So it felt like betrayal, but God was like, honey, I'm gonna wipe your tears away. And guess what? I got promoted. I was like, hi. So the same scenario, the same drama, the same pain I felt. God was like, I will wipe your tears away. I will promote you. And got promoted, honey. So guys, yeah, that's what I want to say to you guys. Don't fight your battles. Know when it's time to stop. And also, I want to talk to people that have been envious or jealous on other people. Don't lose yourself to jealousy. You know, I was listening to Tato. I think we all know her. Tato that was on Big Brother. I love her so much. This is what Tato said. They were talking about jealousy. And she was like, jealousy is an emotion that needs to be felt. Don't ignore it. But also, don't let it to control you. I was like, hi. Okay. And she continued to say, it's okay to feel jealous. But now, this is how you control it. You'll be like, okay, hi, I'm jealous of how pretty Itumeleng is, right? But at that time, to overcome that jealousy, go and compliment Itumeleng. Come tell me I'm pretty. You understand? That's how you overcome. How Itumeleng, you love my hair, right? And you're like, okay, how could she afford that hair? Don't be like that. Itumeleng, I love your hair. You understand? That's how you overcome it. You allow it to sink. Okay, I'm jealous. Okay, Itumeleng, stop it. And then you compliment. Don't lose yourself to emotions that are not meant for you. It's the same as anger. It's okay to feel angry, but don't allow it to overcome or to overrule or to overpower you. Don't allow it don't become the emotion. Don't, because guys, you know, workplace. So when I got promoted, right, there was another one that came, and then the one that came, she was gonna be our manager, but guess she failed to do her duties, and then she was demoted, and then I got promoted to her position, right? And then when I got promoted, obviously, who will be happy with someone who took their position? I felt really bad, but do you know what she did? Every time she was like, hi, she would mention our salary. So I would laugh every time. I remember my friend was like, Itumeleng, you know you're laughing, but this is very serious. This person can actually do things to you that are not okay. I'm like, she does not have that power over me. She does not have that power. I did not put myself there. People saw me capable of that, and but they saw my abilities and they promoted me. I'm not the one. I didn't ask for this. And she was given an opportunity also, but she failed to it. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love. But most importantly, I love God. When I say let God fight for you, I know what I'm talking about, child of God. I know what I'm talking about. God has fought for me. Not even in this case only. God has been fighting for me. I've been. There's many stories that I'm gonna tell you guys. But this was our first one. I hope you learned something from it, that become better than your emotion, become better than what you're feeling, become better than being toxic. And if you're hurting, if you're bleeding, it's okay to bleed. Feel the pain and heal from it before you go on to the next person, because you're gonna bleed on them and you're gonna stain them. So you're gonna give them the same attitude, you're gonna give them the same behavior, the toxic behavior that comes from your pain. Seek healing, seek peace, seek God, seek the kingdom of God, seek his righteousness, and everything else, everything good will come out of it. It is my prayer that people find healing. You know, Abona, a damaged soul is deeper than a cut that is here, because we're dealing with emotions. Here we're dealing with a skin that can be stitched, but a soul needs Christ. It needs intervention from the heavens for you to heal. So I pray that God heals your heart from unforgiveness, from anything. Heal so that you can heal others. Heal so that you can be of good help to others. Heal so that you can be of positive impact to others. I love you so much and God bless you. If you have watched this face until this far and the smile until this far, it means you are enjoying everything about it. So please hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. I have healed, I have learned, I have conquered.